Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to read some more from SAVITRI by Sri Aurobindo. And we're currently in Book 4, the Book of Birth and Quest, Canto 4, titled The Quest. Before I start reading, I just want to share something with y'all. Kind of how the universe works when you're open to see the signs. I've been in a transitional place right now, and with transition, it's always a little nerve-wracking. There's always a little bit of what if, fear, feelings of sadness associated with leaving something old, and feelings of uncertainty with going into some place new. And that's kind of where I've been at these last couple days as I wrap up this chapter of my life in Houston in hopes of preparing to go to Oregon to start a new chapter of my life. New adventures, new jobs, new friend groups, new experiences, new love, new smells, new sights. But that being that I'm sitting in an in-between space right now, I have moments of uncertainty, and in those moments of uncertainty, I just recently was, had finished praying and meditating on my positive outcome, giving thanks to the past and the hurt and the lessons learned, understanding them and digesting them and being thankful, giving them up, making space for new in my heart and soul, new experiences, new love, new sights, scents, friends, all the new, making space for it. And as I'm doing that, a Libra tarot reading comes up of a reader I usually watch, and in the very beginning, she's like, says, hey, be sure to be cognizant, aware of the angel numbers that come into your awareness. And as she's saying that, I'm scrolling down on my phone and see it says 9/11. I go to look up 9/11, and it's all about new beginnings, being strong in the moment of transition, knowing that divine is hearing your request, prayers, and is working with you to guide you to exactly where you want to be, where you need to be at this time, to level up spiritually and physically, mentally, emotionally, to leave the old behind. Said several times. I'm going to leave the screenshot I took of the 9/11. 9 is like closure. 1 being the divine working with you. Another 1 and the 2 coming together. I mean, I'm going to leave it as a screenshot. It made me thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors. I'm still a little unsure because nothing is sure. I'm going up to Oregon basically with no guarantees, just to follow a dream, to follow my heart, because there's got to be something than what's here. Got to be something greater. I'm ready for something new. That being said, hey, it's okay, Rocco. That's the door. It's okay. That being said, pay attention to your surroundings. When you talk to the angels, they will speak back with you. Here we go. Canto 4, The Quest. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe, for your quick response. I will follow with strength, wholeheartedly, with love, for oneness, for everything in my heart. I will tread strongly, knowing that you will provide me with the best people, the best circumstances, living, working, friendship circles. All of that is, you're going to give me the best from here on out in my journey. I know this. So it is. And so it is. And so it is. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I guess that was kind of fitting for being that Canto 4 is the quest. The world, I love y'all. Thank you for being here with me. The world ways opened before SAVITRI. At first, a strangeness, excuse me, Yeah, real ninjas get emotional too, especially ones so full of love like myself. I'm excited. The world ways open before Savitri. At first, a strangeness of new, brilliant scenes peopled her mind and kept her body's gaze. But as she moved across the changing earth, a deeper consciousness welled up in her, a citizen of many scenes and climes. Each soil and country it had made its home. It took all the clans and peoples of her own, till the whole destiny of mankind was hers. These unfamiliar spaces on her way were known and neighbors to a sense within. Landscapes recurred like lost, forgotten fields, cities and rivers and plains her vision claimed. Like slow recurring memories in front, the stars at night were her past brilliant friends. The winds murmured to her of ancient things, and she met nameless comrades loved by her once. All was a part of old forgotten selves, vaguely or with a flash of sudden hints. Her acts recall a line of bygone power. Even her motion's purpose was not new. Traveler to a prefigured high event, she seemed to her, remembering witness soul, to trance again a journey often made, a guidance turned, the dumb revolving wheels, and in the eager body of their speed, the dim masked hooded godheads rode who move, assigned to man immutably from his birth, receivers of the inner and outer law, and once the agents of his spirit will, and witness and executors of his fate, inexorably faithful to their task, there hold his nature's sequence in their guard, carrying the unbroken thread old lives have spun, attendance on his destiny's measured walk, leading to joys he has won and pains he has called. Even in his causal steps even in his causal steps they intervene. Nothing we think or do is void or vain. Each is an energy loosed and holds its course. The shadowy keepers of our deathless past have made our fate the child of our own acts. And from the furrows labored with our will, we reap the fruit of our forgotten deeds. But since unseen the tree that bore this fruit, and we live in a present born from an unknown past, they seem but parts of a mechanic force, to a mechanic mind tied by earth's laws, yet are they instruments of a will supreme. Watched by a still all-seeing eye above, a prescient architect of fate and chance who builds our lives on a foreseen design. The meaning knows and consequence of each step, and watches the inferior stumbling powers upon her silent height. She was aware of a calm presence thrown above her brows, who saw the goal and chose each fateful curve. It used the body for its pedestal. The eyes that wandered were its searchlight fires. The hands that held the reins, its living tools. All was the working of an ancient plan, a way proposed by an unerring guide. Across wide noons and glowing afternoons, she met with nature and with human forms, and listened to the voices of the world. Driven from within, she followed her long road, mute in the luminous cavern of her heart, like a bright cloud through the resplendent day. At her first path ran far through peopled tracks, admitted to their lion eye of states and theaters of the loud active man. Her carven chariot with its fretted wheels treaded through clamorous marts and sentinel towers, past figured gates and high dream-sculptured fronts, and gardens hung in sapphire of the skies, pillared assembly halls with armored guards. Small fanes were one calm image watched man's life, and temples hewn as if by exiled gods, too intimate their lost eternity, often from gilded dusk to argent dawn. Piggy Doodles, you cold, girl? can get you a blanket, Deals. Here, let's cover you up. Here. Love my brother, girl. I love you. Sorry about that. I had to cover up my shivery puppy dog. It's okay. Go back to sleep. Where were we?